morning to all of you. Without much ado, let's continue with the air pollution. So, what is air pollution? The phenomena called pollution is an inescapable consequence of the presence of man and his activities. The term air pollution signifies the presence in the ambient, that is surrounding atmosphere of the substances like gases, mixture of gases and particulated matter generated by the activities of man in the concentrator that interfere with human health, safety or comfort, or injurious to vegetation and animals and other environmental media, resulting in chemicals entering in the food chain or being present in drinking water and thereby constituting additional source of human exposure. So the main sources of air pollutions are the automobiles, industries, domestic sources, tobacco smoking, and miscellaneous like spraying of pesticides. Motor vehicles are a major source of air pollution throughout the urban areas. They emit hydrocarbon, carbon monoxide, lead, nitrogen oxide, and particulate matter. Industries emit large amount of pollutants into the atmosphere. Combustion of fuel to generate heat and power produces smoke, sulfur oxide, nitrogen oxide, and fly ash. Petrochemical industries generate hydrogen fluoride, hydrochloric acid, and organic halides. Domestic sources of coal, wood, or oil is a major source of smoke, dust, sulfur dioxide, and nitrogen oxide. The most direct source of air pollution affecting the health of many people is tobacco smoke. Even those who do not smoke may inhale the smoke produced by others, that is passive smoking. In the miscellaneous causes, these comprise burning refuse, incinerators, pesticide spraying, and natural sources like windborne dust, fungi, molds, bacteria, etc. And nuclear energy program also are sources. Effects of air pollution are on health and social and economical aspects. Air pollution kills 13 people every minute due to lung cancer, heart disease, and strokes. 9 out of 10 people breathe polluted air. Burning fossil fuels like oil, coal, and natural gas causes air pollution. Nitrogen dioxide pollution can aggravate respiratory disease, particularly asthma. Lead in the air pollutants causes impaired neuropsychological development of the children. In social and economic aspect, the destruction of plant, animal life, corrosion of metals, damage to buildings, cost of cleaning and maintenance and repair, aesthetic nuisance, reduces visibility and damage crops. Now we will talk about the air quality index. Particulate matters in the air of 2.5 micron and 10 micron in diameter are considered in air quality index. Both of them causes respiratory problem by settling in the lungs. But PM 2.5 is so tiny that it can go beyond the lungs and can be a reason for MI and strokes. Other pollutants that are considered in the calculation of air quality index are NO2, NS3, SO2, carbon monoxide, and ozone. In these 7 pollutants, the pollutant which is having the maximum average value is considered as the air quality index. For example, of Gorakhpur city, you can see the Gorakhpur city. Here, that PM10 is having the maximum average value, that is 80. So AQI is 80. Now, what should be the AQI levels? Negative health impacts starts from the AQI above the value of 100, and you can see what are the possible health impacts of AQI according to AQI. This chart is showing the AQI values of Gorakhpur for December 2020. and you can see clearly that we were living mostly in moderate to poor air quality level. Climate change is a threat to human health, driving diseases like cancer, asthma, heart disease, and mosquito-borne disease like dengue. Rising temperatures and floods caused by climate change will place an additional 2 billion people at risk of dengue infection. When the temperature increases, the extrinsic incubation period of dengue virus will be shortened and more infected mosquitoes are available for a longer duration. From the year 1860 to 2020, average temperature of the world has increased to more than 1 degree. And from 1950 to 2020, the average temperature of Uttar Pradesh has also increased to around 1 degree. Now the food related issues. For food related issues, let's have a look at the video from the WHO's website.
We live in a world where undernutrition and obesity can exist side by side in the same country, home, or even person. Foods high in sugars, salt, and/or unhealthy fats are leading to unhealthy diets and are one reason why children may not be growing healthily, while causing other people to develop overweight or obesity. The consumption of unhealthy diets is heavily influenced by marketing. Easy access is fueling this new nutrition reality, but thankfully, change towards a healthier future is possible. By having a sustainable healthy diet made up of a variety of foods that are safe for consumption, we can promote health and have better abilities to fight illness. How do we do this? Good nutrition for women during pregnancy and for children in their first 1,000 days of life, including breastfeeding, sets them up for healthy adulthood and future generations. We should eat more fresh fruits and vegetables, whole grains, pulses, nuts and seeds, and less sugary drinks and foods high in sugars, salt and unhealthy fats. The less of these foods we buy, the more the food industry will be encouraged to produce foods that contribute to healthy diets. We can also call on our leaders to make the right decisions so that every person, everywhere, can afford and access good nutrition. When people like you and me, industries and governments work together to make positive changes, we can create a healthier world.
Now the waste and the tobacco. Untreated human waste degrades ecosystem and human health. 3.6 billion people lack safe toilets globally. Needle stick injuries from discarded syringes can cause hepatitis B, C, and infectious disease. Emissions from burning health cares can increase cancer. Tobacco kills more than 8 million people every year and is highly addictive. It is the major risk factor for cancer, heart, lung diseases. 600 million trees are chopped down to make 6 trillion cigarettes every year, decreasing the clean air we breathe. Tobacco kills, growing tobacco harms the planet. As we have seen much about the problems, now it's time for the action. The actions we can take to improve our health and our planet.